The Trump-Xi summit began with a lot of hype. A lot of pageantry was on display. There was praise, toasting, rhetoric. But as Donald Trump left from China, he seemed to be empty-handed, with no breakthrough as such and no tangible progress as of now. But there was no dearth of grand statements and optics. And the personal chemistry between the two leaders was on display. But with China offering no concessions to the US on any front as such, it seems that Trump failed to charm Xi Jinping. Just a few hours ago, Xi Jinping showed off the centuries-old trees in Beijing's secretive hub there to Donald Trump. This former imperial garden housing Xi Jinping's primary residence and also is China's seat of power. And throughout his stay in Beijing, Trump was effusive when it comes to heaping praise on Xi Jinping. Speaking to Fox News, he opined that the Chinese leader was fit for a role in Hollywood and also praised his physical features, especially his height. Chinese youth performers cheered, waved national flags of the two sides in that grand farewell ceremony for Donald Trump. Just before entering that plane, Donald Trump gave his signature fist bump as well. While this is normally seen as a sign of confidence, the final outcome painting a different picture. For example, the US president said that Xi Jinping expressed his willingness to help negotiate an end to the Iran war and the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. He also claimed that Xi Jinping was on the same page as far as Iran not having a nuclear weapon was concerned.
We did discuss Iran. We feel very similar to Iran. We want that to end. We don't want them to have a nuclear weapon. We want the straits open. We're closing it now. They closed it, then we closed it on top of them. But we want the straits open.
The reality, though, is stark, and China did not publicly acknowledge any of these claims as such. Its foreign ministry also said there is no point in continuing the Iran war, which shouldn't have happened in the first place. This also shows that there is no straight solution to the Strait of Hormuz deadlock, which of course remains a key sticking point. Now, while Xi Jinping warned Trump over the Taiwan issue, Trump maintained that he made no commitment either way. However, the US president revealed that he is yet to take a decision on whether the $11 billion arms sale to Taiwan should be going ahead. He also downplayed the possibility of a conflict with China over the issue, thereby signaling Beijing's upper hand. Listen to this.
One, he feels very strongly. I made no commitment either way. We'll see what happens.
What about the arms sales to Taiwan?
I'll make a determination over the next fairly short period.
And as far as the economic front is concerned, Trump claimed to have made what he called fantastic trade deals. He claimed that China has agreed to buy 450 engines from General Electric and over 200 planes from Boeing, which can eventually go up to 750 planes. He also stressed that China voiced interest in purchasing more American oil and soybeans. And reacting to this, China did not confirm the specifics of what Trump claimed. In fact, the Chinese foreign minister said both sides are still working on details for the trade outcomes. He also said that China and the US agreed to set up boards of trade and investment, promote trade under reciprocal tariff reductions. During Trump's 2017 China visit, both sides signed business deals worth $250 billion.
The essence of China-US economic and trade relations is mutual benefit and win-win cooperation. Both sides should jointly implement the important consensus reached by the two heads of state and inject more stability into China-US economic and trade cooperation and the world economy.
And as per China's foreign ministry, Xi Jinping affirmed that Trump and he agreed on a new constructive relationship of strategic stability, saying that the two sides reached common understanding on keeping trade ties stable, expanding cooperation in various fields, and enhancing communication on international issues. In what seemed to be a direct reference to his warning over the Taiwan issue, Xi Jinping urged Trump to steer clear of interference and promote the development of their bilateral ties. In fact, he is set to visit the US in autumn on Trump's invitation, reportedly. What also stood out is no joint statement was issued before Trump departed for Washington. Not just that, China refrained from delving into the specifics of what was agreed upon, with Xi Jinping offering no practical help to Trump on various fronts, including Hormuz. It appears that this visit has probably failed to yield an outcome which Trump desired. And markets also reacted negatively, with crude oil prices rising by over 2% to $108 per barrel. Although Iranian foreign minister reiterated in India that Tehran does not want a nuclear weapon, he flagged a lack of trust in the US. And this also raises a key question. Will hostilities in Iran resume once again as the negotiations have hit a dead end? The next few hours and days will perhaps give us a clearer picture, or the world hopes so.
To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.